Hari Om Tat Sat. So, I earlier made a video in Hindi, and this I am making in English for all my Shakti sisters and brothers. Couldn't understand, but they definitely told me that we feel that vibration that you were putting. We couldn't understand your language, but we understood. So I will break it down in a language which is English. So 4-5 years ago, how did I met Swamiji, my beloved Baba? I was reading during lockdown this book I ordered, autobiography of Paramhansa Yogananda. That is the first book that I have completed fully. I don't know, with books, I read books, I go to sleep. So that was my first book that I could have completed, because each and every page was so high in vibration. It was like opening different things in me. Then I finished another book that was autobiography of Lahiri Mahashaya. These two books in my entire life I have finished till now. So when I was reading that book, something churned out of me, like I wish I had a guru in my life, who could have guided me. I wish I had this journey. I wish this was going. One day, out of nowhere, our beloved Swami Nardananji appeared on Facebook. Then he invited me in his ashram. I did not knew anything about Shaktipath. What is Shaktipath? Okay. So from childhood, I was inclined towards spirituality. I loved Shiva. I loved Shiva from childhood. And for me, there was only one guru that I had, was Shiva. And I had nobody, okay? So when I told my mother that, I found a Guruji, and mom, it's totally different. I need to meet him. She is very supportive. My family, I'm very grateful to. They support me in everything. And this was the first trip, because I live in Mumbai. I had a career, acting, modeling. Mumbai is a very fast life. So the travel that I used to do, it was only regarding work, shoot, flying and coming back. I went to very beautiful places, but never could ever explore. Because once the shoot is over, I have to catch a flight, I have to come back. And when I come back to my home, my family. I had very big friend circle. And when I say Mumbai, see, I had a life where I used to party. Okay. I had my own things. But with that, I had spirituality also. The love for Shiva and the love for animal. These two things I had. Then my mother said, yeah, you go. Don't worry, you go, because this is the first trip that, I think you're taking for yourself to know who you are. And I had all these questions in my head, that I used to ask my mom. What is this life? Just we come and go. Nothing. So my mother used to explain me in her way. But then when I found Guruji, I went in his ashram. He gave me Shaktipath Diksha. And I asked Baba, Baba, what is this Shaktipath? What is this Shakti? And how does she operate? Like, what happens? Magic happens. Because come on, okay. I don't know. That's my zone, okay. That was my zone. Like that. I ask questions like this and it sounds kiddish and childish. I know. And I asked him, like, what happens? Exactly what happens? So when I saw, like, he gave me the asana with flower and grapes, green colored grapes, which I remember evidently. He said, today you have this. So after Diksha, I started doing meditation with Baba and with all other sadhakas. Whenever I used to sit in meditation with Swamiji, my God, different sort of dimensions, like I can't explain, different sort of beautiful dimensions. Closing my eyes, I used to experience. I used to experience tingleness, tingleness here, rising of sensations. And my love for Swamiji, my Baba, I call him my Baba, because I love calling him my Baba. So, this experience that I was feeling, it was all new. Okay, new. I am very excited. I'm like, Baba, today, I feel this. Today I feel this. So, he told me, listen, Lopamudra, every day it can be, because you are getting into deeper sadhana. Every day it can be, someday it can be like you don't see anything or you don't feel anything. Don't get attached to what you see. It's just an experience and you are just having it. Back then I was not able to understand or comprehend anything. Okay? So I was just going what he was saying, just because I was having and feeling all these things in my body. So I was just like, okay. And as I am a city girl, okay, I live in Mumbai, a lot of questions were there in my head. Lot. Thoughts were like juggling. I asked Baba, okay Baba. And I started seeing weird things. Like, Shri Yantra. In the dome where we used to sit in meditation. And someday when Baba used to also Baba used to sit and he used to get up. I used to have only one zone. Go in the dome and meditate. Just go there, close my eyes and sit for meditation. I used to see different things. Like total different things. Shri Yantra forming from a bindu. Then I concentrate in the bindu. Then I started seeing colors. From the colors it becomes Shri Yantra. And I was seeing I am sitting on that, there on the top. Okay, I'm like, what? It is your imagination maybe. So, because I was not able to understand, not at all able to understand. Then I told Baba, is it possible? Like what I'm seeing, is it real? He's like, come on, whatever you're seeing, but don't get attached to it. I'm like, okay. So the moment I used to close my eye, the moment I used to see different things, different. ये हिंदी में बोलते ना ना अता पता लापता. Okay, like because my foundation was not that strong, maybe, or maybe the sanskaras that I had before. I don't know, I was not able to understand any of it. It's just whenever I used to sit, I used to feel the bliss. Bliss like heavenly bliss. And I used to not go out from ashram anywhere. I had only three places, sorry. One is my room. Second is the food place where we all used to sit and eat in Ujjain. And third is the dome. In the cave, sometime I went. The first time I went in the cave to meditate, it was like boom, 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 boom. And everything that was occurring inside me, I thought, oh my God. And I had a trust issue before, Whatever my eyes see, I don't trust until and unless this believes. My Guru Ji Baba, Swami Ji, I think I never felt like not trusting him. It's like I closed my eyes and I'm like, hold me and take me to this journey. Come what may. And that journey began from there. It's a huge, massive, I feel like when the Kundalini rises by the grace of Guru Maharaj, it's a long process, it's a transformation. Yeah. And one more, my favorite spot I had was the banyan tree, where Hanumanji is placed in our Ujjain Ashram. That spot I loved. I used to do meditation there. One day also I had Shambhavi Mudra out of nowhere. And Guruji saw it. He's like, you had Shambhavi Mudra. I'm like, what Mudra? Because I only know my name Lopa Mudra, okay? I don't know any other Mudra. Because come on, yeah, I've never read all these things about books on only 2 books I have read, okay? My life went Mumbai so fast that it's just work, and when I'm home that day either I'm sleeping or I'm spending quality time with my family or I'm outside with my friends hearing their things. And you know how it is. Everybody had this journey in their life. And neither did I read scriptures or Bhagavad Gita. Only 2 books. And these 2 books took me to Swamiji Baba. These 2 books took me to him. Because I was really seeking a guru in my life. And in that book, in that autobiography of Paramahansa Yogananda, it's written, when the seeker is ready, the masters appear. That is very true. And that line itself proved. Because I am sharing my experience, my experience that I had with Swamiji. That line proved it. That yeah, maybe I was ready inside, maybe I was seeking it. Because I had so much questions. And also there were instances in my life which I always had, like from childhood, Like I used to think, believe, I don't know how, because I was very small, like infant. When I just started going to the school, there was some school function happening, I think annual day function, and I was in KG1. Yeah, I wore red color socks, red color half pant, red color. My mother decorated me like I'm the prettiest girl in the world. And my rhyme was chubby cheeks, dimple chin. With the flower rose hairband over my head. I was holding my mother's hand and I was walking. And my socks were also very pretty, red color. I wanted everything to be red and perfect. Some power, some Shakti that I can say now, but that time I was like, something was empowering me. Empowering me, as I'm saying, empowering. Like, come on, you are made to do this. That thing. When Baba say, right, when Shakti is awakened, you tap into that inner potential, inner confidence, inner growth. Wherever you guide that Shakti, she flows, and she make you a very good artist. So whatever, however, and whatever thing that you choose, Shakti enhances you. So I was feeling very confident that I'm gonna chubby cheeks, dimple chin, I'm gonna sing there. And I'm just giving an example. From that time, that time I used to feel like there is something, a power, always walking with me, always walking. So from childhood, I had these questions in my head. Like, what is this power? What is this, what is this I'm feeling? Because as a child, we just feel, we can't speak it into words. Even I did not share this experience with my mother. Now as a person, when we sit to have chai or thing, I used to say like, Mama, I used to have all this experience back then also. So always I used to feel a power, a Shakti walking with me. But when I was growing old, like I went to school, then I went to college, my question to know this power arises more. Like, what exactly is this? All of a sudden, I got connected to nature so deeply, so rootedly. Animals, so I love from childhood. But nature, Prakriti, everything, like. So, that was my zone. And then I read that book, autobiography. One I finished, another one I ordered from Amazon was autobiography of Lahiri Mahashaya. Then I got to know about Babaji Mahavatar. So my head was like boom, boom, boom. I need to have a guru. I need to have a guru. I have so much question. I need it to get answered. That thing was so moving in a speed. It actually landed me to Siddha Ashram. It pulled me like that, like literally pulled me from Mumbai. It literally pulled me. It took me there to Ujjain. Met Baba. All this huge transformation started happening. Then I got back to Mumbai. Yeah. But slowly and steadily I feel like, a shift occurring. Once what I used to love, it's just moving away automatically. And when I say moving away, I'm not feeling sad within. It's just like, falling. The pieces of you thought was very important, but actually it was never that important. So when I came back to Mumbai, it was just falling down, and I was not feeling sadness of it. And with Guruji, it is how, it's like me and him, we both are inside a roller coaster, and the roller coaster is just going zoop zap, zoop zap. In the 4 years of transformation that I see, as an individual, earlier nothing used to make sense. I used to just feel one power. That power is holding me. That power is taking care of me and my things. But deeply, 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 when I went in that process, now I think that everything has its own time. And when the time is ready, everything starts making sense to you. Or maybe that time, it was maybe not my time. Or maybe I was too much focused in the outer world, too much focused in the outer reality. Come on, everybody goes and everybody has. The outer reality is to have a very big impact after even having Shaktipath. It used to impact me a lot. But the way Guruji have held my hand, he never let me fall. Maybe my things, when I say my things, right now it doesn't affect me at all. But back then, it had attachments. Sitting at one place, seeing your things crumbling down. Today I am looking there and laughing, but that time it was a like detoxing thing. And Shakti does that, Shakti does that. When she's activated, she's charged by the Guru Kripa, by the Guru Sankalpa. She just puts you in the detox mode. Detox, you are just detoxing everything inside, so that if you're so full, if your jar is so full, think yourself as a bottle. If the bottle is full, you can't feel more water in it, so you have to be empty. So the detoxing mode, the period, I wasn't inside a sort of isolation, but that period was important because it made me empty, total empty. That period was also important. It made me empty. And when I become empty, Shakti filled me. Shakti held me. So much love. She filled me with so much love, love, love. And she, she changed my intellect totally. She changed the way I see things. I used to see things earlier very differently. Had a lot of judgments and dents inside. And I accepted. Sitting in that isolation process, I accepted. It is within it. Okay, fine. Accept it with love and acceptance. I accepted it, everything. Shakti changed my intellect. Shakti actually transformed my heart. Because I had fear of losing. I had fear. Unknown fears. Yeah. Weird sort of fears. She transformed my fear and she made me lion in my heart. I feel now my heart holds so much love just to give, and it wants nothing. It wants nothing in return. It's just The energy is just giving energy. Take whatever you want. Take it from me. I think it's just Guru's kripa and Shakti's grace. This transformation that my Guruji brought, it's unimaginable. It's clearing out the identity. It is taking me more beyond than my identity. Every outside things that I used to blame and complain about, it changed my perception of seeing things. Everything. Like, as we say, there is a story in Vedic scriptures about Amrit Manthan. So there was there was like the demons and the gods that I think Baba have told these stories to us many times in Satsanga. They were fighting for that Amrit, that Kalash. So the demons were also fighting and the gods also. And the gods were thinking that because they're demons, they can't intake it. And if they have the power, they will use it to, do bad to the world. Everybody, even the gods and the demons, thought that, golds and Amrit and all great things are going to come out from that Kalash. So when the gods were doing this and the demons were like this, and the serpent that was doing that, Manthan. So when the Shakti is charged and activated, the Manthan happens here. But nobody had a thought, neither the god nor the demons, that what is going to come out from this Manthan. So the first thing that came out from the Manthan was the poison. Demons back out. Gods ran. They also ran towards Shiva. Shiva stepped in because no other god could have. Shiva stepped inside the water and drank all the poisons. Shakti watched and Shakti is like, oh my god, what is he doing? And Shakti came and stopped the poison here. That is the reason, when we see Shiva has this blue thing here, one of his name is Neelkantha. Because he have poison, he holds the poison here. So when Shakti is doing the Manthan inside, poison will definitely come out, but it is your own poison that is coming out, no? And beneath the poison, the surface was the poison, but beneath the poison, there was Amrit. Then the Amrit also churned, because you churn it more and more and more. How much poison a individual could have? How much judgment or hate, whatever the, human things, how much it can have. Not like vast like universe, I guess. So the more we do Manthan with that Shakti actually automatically do. Because Shaktipath is the only path. And when I say only path, I actually believe it's the only path that needs no effort. It is an effortlessness path. Shakti takes its charge and she knows what she's doing. The sadhaka just has to sit quietly. Whatever is coming out now, let it do. Let it come. How much do I have inside? How much? Everybody has sweetness. Everybody has love. Everybody at a point, at a space, they're a little kid with no question. You know, we just need to discover the kid. And Shakti takes you. Shakti totally takes you like, whoosh. She does it. And definitely she does it. And Shakti is the supreme intelligent force, the optimum. She knows what this child needs. You know what this child needs? How should I do that? She's a very good operator also, I think, or maybe a surgeon. She's actually everything. She is so creative in her head. She can be everything. She has no stop. She is always in a movement. Shiva is the stillness, she is the movement. She moves around. Like, bring it on. What next? Okay, done. What's next? Done. What's next? Like that. So all the bit of pieces in my head disappeared, completely disappeared. And I was doing just the manthan. In that isolation phase, I was doing the manthan. And now the love that came out from this body or this kalash or this identity right now that I have, okay, is infinite. It's boundless, limitless. It's just want to give. And the more I am with Guruji, his energy is helping me so much in this divine path. Because one more beautiful thing that I love about Swami Nardananji is he never forces you to do anything. Never. He's just like, just enjoy the process. Just enjoy the process. He promotes love. He promotes dharma. He promotes karma. He promotes freedom. Freedom of mind, freedom of speech, expansion. Evolve. Be creative. Do something. Whatever you are good at, do it. In his head he has so much ideas. Like, come on. When he sits and talks to me, I feel like this is what happens, What doesn't come out from my mouth, I'm just wonderstruck by his ideas. The ideology that he holds in his head is supreme. And it's not just ideas, he knows the way how to execute. And in return, he doesn't want anything. He just wants your betterment. You feel joy inside, you feel greatness inside, you feel the bliss inside. He's happy. He's like, okay, I have done my thing, And this is exactly, I think it's my Guruji's Sankalpa. It is actually his Sankalpa that even I am feeling like, son is the giver, just give. And giving never makes you poor. Just give whatever you have. If you have knowledge, give. If you have love, give. If you are in a place where you hold a lot of wealth in your hand, Give. Give it to the people who are in need. Feed them food. Give them water. If you can, give them shelter. Give them blankets in the cold nights. Just give. Just give. Whatever Shakti I've given you, just give. Just flow. Don't stop. And I feel actually in me, looking at Baba, I feel the richness within me. Richness in my mind, richness in my heart, richness in my soul, richness is in my process, everything. It's like, like, you know. He is a divine being in a form. And as sadhakas, I am so grateful to his existence, that he exists. And he is in a form of my Guru. I'm so grateful. Hari Om Tat Sat. And this video was dedicated to all my English sisters and brothers, because they couldn't understand from the earlier video that I have made in Hindi. And from now onwards, I have thought this also, that I will make it in Hindi and English in one video itself, because I have to make it in one video, I think. Much love to my divine sisters and brothers. Jai Shakti. Jai Gurudev.